Hello, this is the third video in going through the 5 points of Calvinism, or the doctrines of grace. And this video is limited atonement, or particular redemption. And particular redemption means that Christ's death upon that cross secured the salvation only for his elect, only for his church, only for his sheep. I'm going to take you to some verses that support this. First one is John 10:11. I'm the good shepherd. The good shepherd gives his life for his sheep. Jesus is the good shepherd. This is Jesus speaking. And the good shepherd gives his life for the sheep. So that it didn't say all or many, but those verses that say many or all or the world, they can mean something different. All and world, they don't necessarily mean the whole world. They can mean various things. But this means that Christ gave his life for his sheep. And going down to verse 15, as the Father knows me, even so I know the Father. I lay down my life for the sheep. Christ laid down his life for the sheep. And I want to take you to one of the common refuting passages, which I actually think supports. Limited atonement or particular redemption, whichever one you want to call it. It's 1 John 2:2, and he himself is a propitiation for our sins, not for ours only, but also for the whole world. The word propitiation there means that that Christ's death on the cross satisfied the wrath of God towards sin. And he himself, that's referring to Jesus, and he himself is the propitiation for our sins. John is talking to, I believe it's Jews, and not for ours only, but also for the whole world. Whole world doesn't actually mean whole world. Because, like I said, propitiation means that Christ's death satisfied the wrath of God against sin. And if Christ's death satisfied the wrath of God against all sin, everyone's sin, then everyone will go to heaven. And that is, everyone does not go to heaven. Because, Matthew 7, many will enter through the broad gate that leads to destruction. But if Christ's propitiation was for the whole world, then everyone will go to heaven, because God would not have any more wrath towards sin. His wrath would be satisfied towards sin, and he wouldn't have any more wrath to pour out on anyone, because it has already been satisfied because of Christ's death. So that's why this verse supports it, because propitiation satisfies the wrath of God. And if that was for the whole world, everyone would go to heaven, and that is not true. But what John is referring to by saying the whole world is, I believe, since he is talking to Jews, I think it's referring to Gentiles, because it was salvation was made available to Gentiles because of the Jews' disobedience. But it also could mean every tribe, tongue, and nation as well. One of those two things. I kind of lean towards every tribe, tongue, and nation, but it very well could be Gentiles. So, yeah.